Imagine memorizing over 200 definitions in just 2 hours. Not only that, but also you can recall 200 items in order, forward and backwards, and even sporadically. This teacher shared this powerful technique that I am about to show you with the high school student, and it's not like the boring studying you've tried before. In this video, I'll explain why this perfect memory hack works and how you can use it to memorize smarter, remember longer, and study less. Common mistakes students fall in when they memorize. Memorizing without understanding. Here's the thing, when you don't understand the meaning behind facts or the meaning behind your lesson or what are you actually reading, it's damn harder to remember and apply because you don't understand. So how can you remember something that you don't get it, right? And it's really exhausting once you do that. So please stop. Understand what the topic is, and then memorizing is going to be way much more easier. Highlighting or underlining without engaging with the material doesn't improve memory that much. In fact, it makes things even worse because it becomes a source of distraction. Your brain does no longer know what's the important thing and what's not. So please be careful with highlighting and try to highlight only what matters, like the headings or the subheadings or some keywords, not highlighting the whole page, which sounds like odd and nothing really sticks in the brain. Mistake number 3, studying distracting environments. Noise, phones, multitasking reduce focusness. Personally, I suffer from that a lot because in my old days where I used to memorize my exams and my finals, I couldn't really get a word since I was studying in a very noisy environment. Everyone is shouting, everyone is screaming. And I didn't know a fancy room where I really could sit and lock myself in and focus very well, which causes me actually to wake up at 3 a.m., which was even damn harder. But the good thing is I survived. And not only that, is actually eventually I become the number 1 student in my class. If you want to know the whole story about all that and how I survived, please comment down below. By the way, if you want help organizing your study sessions, I have a free to-do list template linked down below in the comment section. It's totally free, so you can get it. Why this technique works so well? Because first of all, the reason why it works is because we're going to link the concept with something that you know very, very well, just like your name. So this can be alphabets, which is, by the way, is going to be the upcoming technique where I will be showing you step by step how to do it, or colors, or animals, or numbers, or items in your house, you name it. So it is all about basically linking something you deeply know with what you want to remember. Now, let me show you the method I personally use to memorize without forgetting. First of all, is to get the list of what you want to remember. It can be history facts, poems, or even English vocabulary words. By the way, if you are not an English native speaker and wanted to learn how to speak just like a native speaker, comment down below. That's me. Then you're going to link each item or each term or definition to the letter. For example, let's pick the letter C. Now we want to remember the word pen. I want to remember the word pen and link it to the letter C. What we're going to do here is we're going to think of an animal that starts with the letter C. For example, let's pick the animal cat, okay? And here's the fun part. You're going to actually create a hard fiction image or story in your head that includes the cat and the pen together. Like, for example, I'm looking for my pen, I can't find it anywhere, and I heard someone singing. I get closer and closer, and then I found, and I was surprised when I saw that my cat was using my pen in order to write a letter for her friend while she was singing. Okay, that sounds strange, that sounds bizarre, that sounds really, really abnormal, but this is what you're going to do. You're going to create something that is really, really hard to be real. So you really can apply it. It's simple as that and powerful. not talk about that. It's really powerful. You can apply to exams, languages, definitions, concepts you need long term. It's important also to note in mind that if you're tired and nothing is sticking, stop. Tired minds cannot focus. They need clarity, they need to rest, they need to take a deep sleep, okay? Memorization works best when your brain is calm, not exhausted. And remember this rule, studying less but remembering more is the goal, so don't push yourself too hard. Now that you know the memory hack, you might be wanting to learn my personal powerful 3 tips on how to study effectively and get higher grades. Now the tips that you used to hear all the time. And how to do that? Well, it all starts by watching this video next here, because when you pair what you've just learned with what in this video, it's way more powerful. See you in the next video. Bye bye.